Hi, I'm John Blessing, Public Sector Manager for Waste Management, and today we're at Bridging the Gap, joined by Cassandra Ford, Business Recycling Program Manager, to give you some green and environmentally friendly tips on hosting a party. Now, these tips are good for anything from a birthday to a bar mitzvah, but since it's Super Bowl week, these tips are focused on how to have a green Super Bowl party. The first thing any party needs is people. Our first tip, of course, is avoid mailing out invitations. All of the time and energy that you would use to fill out the invitations and all the paper you can save by using electronic evites. In today's day and age, there's so many websites and applications that you can use to invite and RSVP that you can save yourself a lot of time and save the environment a lot of paper.
Exactly. The next thing we talk about is reducing your waste with your decorations and your tableware. So obviously your decorations are going to vary a little bit depending on your party, but ours are all very sports themed. So you can use, actual sports, like footballs and those types of equipment to decorate for the party. If you don't need to use them and you don't want to keep them, you can definitely be donated to a sports program, after school program. So anything that can be reused or is durable, that's what we highly encourage. We want to try to avoid the decorations and the tableware that isn't reusable and it isn't recyclable. So try to avoid balloons and streamers, those types of materials. And then in terms of the plates, there's a lot of different options for durable plates. You don't have to use your good china. So this is just standard picnic ware that you can buy at the store. It allows you to use durable goods and things that are reusable, but not necessarily cost a lot of money. That goes with the cups as well, so you can get these cups. If you're worried about people not knowing which cup is theirs, you can write on these with a grease pencil and it just wipes right off. So it allows you to continue to use them over and over again, but saves you some of that waste. Same with the tablecloths and the napkins. You can use any type of cloth, cut up old t-shirts or an old tablecloth to make napkins, so avoid that paper waste.
Well, now that you've got all the plates and the cups, we need to put something on them. So that brings us to the food and the drink. We ask that you try to source locally. You can get your beverages from a local brewery and support that local business. And you can also get the food at a local farmer's market. And that saves the fossil fuels needed to transport all of those products across the country. If you're a grill master, then I ask that you try to use natural briquettes. Some are made out of coconut husks that are environmentally friendly, and also use some type of electronic starting device. That'll cut back on the use of any type of lighter fluid. Hopefully everybody gets their fill and there's not too many leftovers.
Exactly. But if there are leftovers, encourage your guests to bring some Tupperware with them so they can take those leftovers home without creating any more waste. But if you do have a little bit of food waste left or some food waste during the prep for your party, we do encourage you to compost it as well. And in that composting, if you choose not to go with the durable plates, paper plates and paper napkins, those compost as well. They're not recyclable, so don't put them down in your recycling bin, but they compost great. So you've got your composting taken care of, you've got your Ripple glass bin for your glass, any glass waste, and you've got your commingled recycling bin for your plastic or your aluminum or your cardboard waste, and that takes care of the majority of the waste for your party.
So that just asks us to remember the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. But there's one more R, and that's relax. Have a good time. It's a party after all. Don't guilt yourself if you're not able to take advantage of all of these ideas. The only reason you should feel sad is if your team didn't make it to the big game.